Hello, everybody, and welcome to a similar series in a similar world. Yeah, this is the All the Mods area that I have been playing. It's the All the Mods 10 mod pack. I'm sure most of you have, seen me playing it and have been seeing my base even. But I decided, you know what? I really want to get back into Minecolonies. I love the mod. I love what it does, and it's a very cool mod. And I need a little bit of a break from all of the automation and the star process that is going on out here. So I think it's time we take over these little islands right here. Now, these islands are going to be these three right here. These are what our mine colonies are actually going to exist on. So they're close enough to our base that, I can get to them quick, but they're far enough away that they're out of render distance. Except this island, which I don't know how much I'm going to put on this one at first, because it's primarily going to be these two that I'm going to be playing on. But yeah, that's the plan. We have a supply ship. And we got this for free. I don't remember exactly how we got it. I either built it or I found one. But either way, we are going to be putting this bad boy down to start off. And I think we're going to probably place it right there, to be honest with you. But just to show you, this is the southern island, this is the center island, and this is the northern island. Now, it does span a couple different biomes. We've got a Mangolin biome. We've got, I believe this is a plains biome right here. Yep, this is a plains. I'm pretty sure this is technically a beach right here. And then this is a type of swamp biome. Give it a second to update. Forgotten Forest, okay. So it's not exactly a swamp. And then this looks like another type of plains. Either plains or temperate grove is what this one is. But yeah, we're going to be spanning from these three islands, but we're going to start out over here. Now, it looks like I've got a couple big holes that I need to take care of before we set down our ship. So let me take care of those holes, and yeah, we'll get started. Okay, I think I got all the terraforming done that I want to do, like, right off the bat. Mostly I just wanted to get this little area filled in, and then any other, like, little ravines that were around the area. I wanted to get those filled in because, yeah, Minecolonies citizens don't exactly like ravines and like little things like this. They'll definitely try to go over rather than around sometimes. And yeah, that can suck when they just kind of go and they just end up in a cave somewhere, or they'll end up in the water. And then once they're in the water, sometimes they have a hard time pathing out, so they end up drowning. So yeah, just filled in a few spots. But now, let's go ahead and get this ship placed on in right here. And that should be like right there. We're gonna select a style. And Byzantine. So we got the Byzantine, Shogun, and the Nile. The only one out of these, I think... Actually, the Byzantine or the Shogun might work for the area, but definitely not the Nile. That's more deserty. We got basic mine colonies. We got fortress, medieval dark, desert, urban, Nordic, spruce. This is honestly one of my favorites, is the Nordic spruce. Colonial. Actually, I think... Oh, this is a beginner, but I mean, I like the colonial style. Medieval oak, intermediate, dark oak, cavern. No, we're not going to do this because that's literally a cave. Pagoda kind of looks a little bit more like the Shogun style, a Shire. Might go with the Shire style. I think I'm gonna have to actually take a look at through each one of these style colonies. Oh, Aquatica, High Magic, Steampunk, Frontier, Antique. Oh, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to take a look at this real quick. Okay, I think for now, unless something happens, I'm going with the steampunk because this I don't know, just the appeal of the steampunk and the Nordic spruce, they're just too strong. So we're gonna go steampunk for now, and do this, and then there it goes. Oh right, this is an airship. So we need to actually turn this bad boy so that actually sets onto the land. I think I need to move that over a little bit. Yeah, just needed to move over a little bit, maybe up a block. How's that look? How's that look? Those are just regular. I don't know if that's supposed to be water or if it's... Let me... Yeah, I'm gonna bring this back and down again. And then we can build the entrance off there. Yeah, I think that looks good. So, let's go ahead and send it. Welcome to Minecolonies. Now that you have your supplies, how about searching a nice location to place your town hall to create your colony? Minecolonies. Okay. Spruce. Do I have that on autocraft? I do not. Looks like I'm going to need to put that on autocraft back at the base over there. But let's take a look at our supplies it gave us. So, of course, the town hall and the build tool. A book. Welcome to Steampunk Colonies. Please be aware this style is not for the faint of heart, as intended to be a challenging style to play. Many builders are classed as megastructures. Oh, many buildings are classed as megastructures, and will take up 15-ish real-world hours to build from start to finish per level. Some things to remember. The house in the alt farm is not upgradable. Okay. Main fisherman works best if you build it into terrain and on a lake/river. Alt fisherman is the same except designed for oceans. You will want an oxidizer deco as soon as you are able to build one. Trust me on this. Okay, good to know. I'm kind of glad then that I chose this whole area. But 15 hours, that's a lot. Anything interesting hiding away? Anything in the barrels? Oh, there's a little bit of food to get started with. How about inside the cabin? Okay. A bed. Gonna need that. Town hall. Wait. Do I have to place the town hall here? Oh, I hope it doesn't. Fundamentals. Town hall. Okay. Ah, yes. Yep, it looks like we are gonna have to put the town hall next to this guy. Bring this guy over. Bring them up and then over one more, and that should match up. Gets rid of some of the water. I'll have to terraform this just a little bit more. But that's essentially what it looks like. Kind of wishing I had placed that balloon somewhere different. Kind of wish I had placed it right here now. But I guess... send it. Did it work? Maybe I gotta... Oop, 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 oop. Broke way too much. Oh, hey, there's a beehive right here. Interesting. Ignore that. I haven't been to the Bumble Zone yet. Ah, there it goes. Okay. So now... start my colony. Dorkman 191's colony. In the year of 218, after Creeper, we formally lay down the foundations of a new settlement, henceforth called Dorkman 191's colony. No. So, we're not gonna go with that. And I did use a generator just to kind of come up with a few different names, and I did find one. We are going for Lunarbay Colony. Because... town map, build options. News spread swiftly in the news of the settlement before long. Pioneers from distant lands will look to flock. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, I get to make a flag. I think I found our flag. I was just playing around with things, trying to come up with something, and I was going along the lines of that Lunarbay thing. And we got a base of just white. On our first layer, we have a peace sign. Although, yeah, okay, yeah. We have a peace sign. Every now and again, if you hover over one of these on accident, it says it's there, but it's not. So this is the default. But we got a peace sign with some orbitals. And then this one, we've got the little pieces on the corner. Layer 3 is the circle in the middle, covering up the peace sign, really, which I'm fine with. And then layer 4, we have got this little swirly thing. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I don't know. I like it. It looks good with it. And that's it. We don't actually have anything on the 5th or 6th layer. Just because I think it would be too much if I did that. So, I think that's going to be our flag. White, colony pack, Lunarbay, home, information, permission, Alright. Our colony is started, and of course the actual build won't be started until we get a builder in, but we should see. Hey, we got somebody moving in already. Kylan Q. McDonald. Okay. I just arrived here and wondered if you wish any guidance setting up a colony. Yes, but not now. I'll come back to you later. I am a colony master. You underestimate my power. Okay. Looking okay for a starter guy. He is sleeping. I do like that there are some new emotes though. That is nice. And it even shows it right there.
Help you?
Maybe. But it looks like our colony envelops a lot more ocean than actual land. Like, our land encompasses this, and then a little bit of this. Hey, zombie, you're not... okay, you're not going for my guy. Good. Well, he couldn't even get to him, really. But, let's actually, let's take a nap, shall we? Now, before we dive too deeply into the mod... oh, hey, Steffi! Nice to see you joining us. Before we get too into it, New citizen spawning is, yes, something we want. Auto worker hiring. We don't want that because then it'll just randomly assign somebody to a job, and we want to hand pick each one because sometimes, like,
Good
we
to
look
see
at
you.
Stephanie. She's all right, but she's got different stats than, say,
It's a fine
Kylin.
day.
See, athletics is 6 on this guy, but it's 1 on her. So yeah, we definitely want to pick and choose, otherwise it won't optimally choose the guys. It'll just say, oh hey, you don't have a job here, go to this random job. But then enter and leave messages, that only really happens some other time. Construction tape on. There should be a setting for citizens having children. Okay, I don't think it's in just yet because we don't have any children, but we do have a new guy, Zayden. Zayden J. Pervs.
Tis a fine morning.
He's a perv. Okay, but if we go over to Minecolonies, we are going to want a builder. Here we go, builder's hut. Oh, pretty easy to make. Okay. Looks like we gotta make a door. Alright, we got a builder.
My housing situation, it's horrible.
Okay, I will, Steffi. Jeez. Or was that Milani? I thought we only started with 3, not 4. Hi, Milani. Ooh, you actually have some pretty good starting stats here. A lot of the stuff is gonna, like, be up here in the beginning, and then it starts to get down here later on. But with 4 colonists, we now can actually get out here and put down our first building, which needs to be the builder's hut. And thankfully, with the builder's tool, we can actually see the area where our land encompasses. And yeah, I built a little too far to the edge. Most of our colony is in the water. But we do have some land here, so I think as our first building, right here is going to be the best option. Now, there is a waystone here, and I'm just going to steal that guy. But we are going to fundamentals and builder's hut in the top right. All right, what's this look like? Looks like a stone box. What's that? Oh, that's a... Never mind, I know what that is. That's just for reference. At level 1, looks like that. Level 2, looks like that. Was that not the front? Is that... Oh, no, that's not the front. I guess the front is right there. There's the front, so we actually turn this bad boy around. There we go. Level 2. Not bad, not bad. Level 3. Oh, gets taller. Level 4. Not much difference. And level 5. Not much difference. A few differences. But that's eventually what it will end up looking like. But right now, that's what it's going to look like. So, we just need to, I guess, pull the trigger on that. Is this really going to be... Yeah, it comes off and yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's go ahead and start. There we go. It's taking a second to load. I don't know if that's just because of the resource pack that I'm using, like the colony pack, I should say, or if that's just my game being weird. But you can see where this construction tape is. That's where the building is actually going to go. And it's built on this level right here. So everything up, we need to kind of tear down or let the builder tear down. So let's actually take a look at quick guide. Make sure to check all the buildings pages. Some buildings have extra help pages. And here you can have an overview of the combined building inventory. Got it. But we want to manage workers to see who's going to be our best. And just straight off the bat, it looks like Kylan, our very first guy. He is going to be our best because he's got 7 and 6. Although we want to primarily focus on what's in green. The 6 or the orange is good, but it's not what's gonna help. That's like their secondary ability, but their primary ability is what we really want to focus on. But either way, he still beats out everybody else. So yeah, we definitely want to get Kylan. So, Kylan, you, sir, are now our builder. He should have taken on a... Yep, he took on a new appearance. And now he's going to go over to his job site. Except he can't. Alrighty, bud. Let's get you to be able to go over to your work site real quick. Oop, and oop. Oh, too fast. Boop, boop. Should now be able to path his way down to his job. Probably should do a little bit of decorating. That is a slab. I thought that was a stair. That's a stair. But he should be able to get over here, and we want him. Let's explain this real quick. We can call him over. Shut up, phone. We can call him over with the recall worker tab just in case he gets stuck somewhere or we can't find him. We can do that. Build options is for each individual building. So like even the town hall up there has that button. And that's for whenever, shut up phone, whenever we want to build the building. So we want to build this building off the bat because otherwise he won't be able to build anything else. So we want 55 spruce stairs, some spruce logs, some dirt, crafting tables, shut up phone. Spruce doors, rack, cobblestone, and... Oh, framed. Already getting into the deco. Okay, got it. I need to get that deco bench. But we want to build the building. Build request created for Builder's Hut at Colony Lunarbay Colony. At Colony Lunarbay Colony. I think I need to change the name of our place. So he's going to get started on that while I do this. Okay, fix the name. I've started work on the Builder's Hut. No, you haven't, because guess what? You're about to ask me for some tools. Right? Normally he would... Oh, there it is. There's the little gear.
Where's the courier?
There is no courier. It's me. I need a hoe with minimum level wood or gold and with maximum level stone to continue working. So yeah, these guys need tools. Is it already nighttime again? Good lord. Oh, it's getting nighttime. But okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get him a set of tools. Okay. New day, new tools. I got him just a basic set of tools, all in stone. But I don't know... Normally he only uses the stone pickaxe and the stone shovel. So the fact that he asked for a hoe is actually kind of surprising me. It might be for the leaves. So we can either give them to him directly or put them in his bench. We're going to put him in the bench just because I don't know which ones he's going to need off the bat. And he should take them and just start getting to clearing out this area. While that happens, I think we should help him out. At least just a little. Okay, so I cleared out the land just a little bit, kind of flattened it up. I'm going to take care of these now real quick. Ooh, what's this? Sure, okay. But in the time it's taken me to flatten out the land and kind of terraform a little bit over there, he's only just barely taken off the top of that tree. So, in the beginning, just know you may need to help these guys along a bit. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go over here and just be like, oh, what tree? There's no tree. Oh, this tree. Yeah, there's no tree anymore. Yep. Now we've got a clear space for him to start building. Once he recognizes that, oh, he's got to pick up the plants. Okay, it seems like he has... Ooh, there are more resources that I guess he tore down. Oh yeah, I see him over there. But it seems he recognizes that the area has flattened out. What are you doing? Wait. Oh, he's digging for the foundation now. So this is stuff he's going to be doing next, is actually making foundation holes to where things need put down. So, like, I'm sure this will be cobblestone. But the resources he's going to need is right here. Third tab, Recard Resources. So we're going to need some andesite, cobblestone, all this stuff we're going to need. So we need to provide that for him. The only thing it doesn't look like we'll need to provide him is probably the dirt. Because it looks like he's digging that up himself. But yeah, everything else, gotta get it together. So the best way to actually know what you need is to go to the Minecolonies and look for the clipboard. This item will actually save your butt because we can shift right click onto there, noting requests on the clipboard from Lunarbay. Here we can see everything he wants. So we gotta go and get these supplies. Alrighty, after a little bit of crafting, I've got all the resources. I'll work on it. Kidding, I won't work on it. I'll just give you everything you need. And you can sort out your inventory after that. So he has an inventory in his chest as well, or his builder's hut, where he can store things. And it looks like he's got stuff that we already want to kind of take out. Just be like, yeah, no. You don't need it. You don't need any of that. You don't need any of that. But it looks like he started putting stuff already in here. Yeah, it looks like he's taking out the... Shut up, phone. He's put away the resources he's not going to need at the moment. And we should see him any moment now. Go over here and just start putting things down. And it looks like he's all finished up. Yep, no more requests, so he's all done. Normally the last thing they place down is torches, so yeah, whenever you see torches going down, that means the building's almost complete. And for it being a giant stone box, you know, it's actually not that bad. He's got a couple racks in here for supplies. I don't know if you noticed it, but he actually had to stop once because he ran out of, or not ran out of supplies, he asked for more. Like the spruce doors, the torches, a couple other things in here, like the pressure plates. Yeah. So, that's our first building. We are officially on our colony's turf. We have started, and we will continue to expand and grow. But that will be next time. So thank you all for joining me in this Minecolonies journey. I've been Dorkman191. And this has been Lunarbay. Bye, y'all.